Hello and welcome to Oaks Field for tonight's broadcast between the Foxcroft Academy Ponies and the visiting Hampden Academy Broncos. My name's Zach White. I'm joined by Chris Lesnar on commentary. Mark Callan, he's going to be doing the camera work for us tonight. Chris, this should be a fun one. Great atmosphere tonight at Foxcroft Academy, as we don't only just have tonight's action, we also have the Athletics Hall of Fame Class of 22 for Foxcroft Academy. That'll be happening tonight. We'll have some special guests from that class, but Chris, overall, just looking at some good football.
Yeah, definitely, and it's also homecoming here at Foxcroft Academy, so definitely an exciting night with all the festivities taking place.
Yeah, it should be a good one tonight. Had the opportunity to talk to both coaches leading into this one tonight. Hampden Academy, they're dealing with some issues, some moving parts there at the quarterback position, Chris.
Yeah, they're going to have some wide receivers that usually don't normally play the position that are going to have to fill in tonight. They lost their starting quarterback in preseason. He got hurt with a high ankle sprain, and then they lost Jack Johnson, the backup quarterback, last week to a concussion. So they're having to fill in some moving parts, like you said, tonight.
Yeah, and some names you might expect to see from them tonight. You got Tomes, Cody, Wildman, just to name a few you might see at the quarterback position. Definitely wishing everyone there the best of luck and a speedy recovery to all those athletes. Also filling in tonight at coach is, I believe, Ryan Grindle. He's going to be the actor and interim coach for tonight's action, as Coach Andrew Logan, who's dealing with some health concerns, also wishing him the best speedy recovery there. But getting more to the Foxcroft side now, a couple weeks ago we had their Lisbon game here where, their win streak was the longest in the state coming into that action against Lisbon, and just kind of fell short in that competition. Fired back last week with a great victory.
Yeah, had a shutout win last week over John Batts, but like you said, the Lisbon game, they fell by 1 point. But you sit here, if you're a Foxcroft Academy pony, and you're only a 2-point conversion away from being undefeated right now. So a lot of high hopes for the rest of the season.
That indeed, and we're at the part of the year where playoff positioning is really starting to play into effect. It's something you got to think about a little bit. And Coach Danny White and these ponies, if they handle business, they'll come in and they'll end up in a fine opportunity for them come the postseason. As the ponies take the field, we want to thank you again for joining us on the Maine Highlands Federal pregame show here with Eastern Maine Sports and Eastern Maine Sports Media. Looks like the ponies are preparing to take the field. Just want to remind you that also tonight we will have special guests joining us from the Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame Class of 2022. But during this moment right now, I want to take the opportunity to run down some of the names from that class. Bob Annis, Class of 1966. Dwayne Warren, Class of 1972. Joe Cox, Class of 1984. And Lori Merrill, Class of 1998. And Coach Luis Ayala will also be going into the Athletic Hall of Fame tonight. Did a lot of great things, including calling some games with Mark Callan on the Eastern Maine Sports, our cameraman over here. But no, we'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Ayala and Lori Merrill tonight as well. But with that, we've got 30 seconds on the clock. We'll do a quick break and return. You're watching Eastern Maine Sports.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here inside the booth at Oaks Field as we prepare for tonight's action and the starting lineups prepare. We'll toss it over to Toby Nelson and we'll give you the starting lineups as he announces them.
The visiting Broncos from Hampden Academy and your Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Foxcroft Academy is a member school of the Class D Campbell Football Conference, and we value sportsmanship, We ask that you cheer positively for the players, coaches, and officials involved and enjoy tonight's high school football game. Next week, Foxcroft Academy will be on the road as the Ponies head to Pittsfield to take on the MCI Huskies. Now let's welcome the visiting Hampden Academy Broncos to Oaks Field. Hampden Academy is coached by Andrew Logan. He's assisted by Ryan Grindle, John Chase, Luis Martinez, Ryan Russell, Mike Lawrence, Kurt Giles, and Tim Throckmorton. And now the starting offense for your Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Starting at center, junior number 50, Jack Caruso. And left guard, junior number 51, Logan Walton. And right guard for the Ponies, junior number 75, Hunter McSorley. And left tackle, senior captain number 52, DJ Shield. And right tackle, senior number 66, Garrett Chase. And wide receiver, junior number 5, Kinsley Mercers. And the other wide receiver, junior number 25, Jackson Smith. And one slot back for the Ponies is junior number 4, Jaden Richard. And the other slot back, senior captain number 2, Caden Crocker. And running back for the Ponies, senior captain number 14, Cameron Chase. And quarterback for Foxcroft, junior captain number 6, Wyatt Rayfield. Foxcroft Academy is coached by Andy White. He's assisted by Gary Worthing, Ryan Haggard, Dave Henderson, Mike Niles, Ryan Stroud, and Ryan Taylor. We ask that you all please rise and remove your hats to the playing of our national anthem by the Foxcroft Academy Band under the direction of Mr. Josh Guthrie.
Have it, the starting lineups for tonight's action as well as the national anthem. Very well done there by the Foxcroft Academy Band. Chris, you got a little bit of everything with those starting lineups. Some, I don't know if you would call that pyrotechnics, but some, the flames on the sideline there for the Ponies added a little bit of an exciting element there. Nice to see that for the kids.
Yeah, definitely. Probably something maybe they added for the festivities here tonight with homecoming and everything else, and a good crowd here for Foxcroft Academy tonight.
Awesome. And with that, we're going to take another quick break and rejoin you for what should be the start of tonight's action. This is Eastern Maine Sports.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. Homecoming week kicking off here for the Ponies, and we're getting set to kick off the action tonight. Coin toss happening on the field at this very moment. A lot of moving parts over there on the Broncos side. Ponies, you know, they're coming off that loss 2 weeks ago. Good job firing out last week. Good victory over Baps for them. Should be able to see how all that translates to tonight's action. I'm expecting some fun football.
Yeah, definitely. And Hampden wants to continue to improve on the season. They had their first win a couple weeks ago over MCI. They also had some close losses early in the season to Madison and Nokomis. So they definitely want to build off any momentum they've been able to build throughout the season.
Absolutely, and it looks like the Broncos are going to start with the ball first here. The Ponies there, they won the toss, elected to defer to the second half. So the Broncos, they're going to start with it and get this action going for us tonight.
Couldn't be better weather for football tonight. This is football weather. This is perfect. I had to peel off the sweatshirt. A little bit warm still, actually, but it's supposed to cool off here.
It's about as nice as you're going to get on an October night here in Maine, but not complaining. The rain looks like it's held off for the time being, and knocking on the wood we have up here in the booth. It's a beautiful night to kick off the homecoming week here in festivities for Foxcroft Academy. Also a great night for the Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2022. They were honored tonight earlier at a banquet, and we'll have the opportunity to talk to a few of those inductees tonight throughout tonight's broadcast as we prepare to get the action going here.
The Kemsley Marsters kicking off for the Ponies.
One of the better kickers across, the area, I'd be confident in saying.
Close to one of the best kickers in high school football, I'd have to say, without seeing any of the other ones. But best kicker I've ever seen live in a high school game.
Yeah, very talented there.
That's a big advantage, even when you get into postseason or you need a big field goal. Like I've said before, he's definitely a weapon on the special team side of things.
Definitely a weapon, and these Ponies, they have a lot of them as they're going to get set to get tonight's action going. There is the kick. A little bit of a shorter one this time. That might have been intentional there. Good return for a moment, but swallowed up. Swallowed up by a few of the Ponies there. That was looked like it was Dylan Bubar who returned that kick. Kind of went east to west on that one.
Yeah, he ended up losing like 6 yards on that return, and every time we talk up Monsters, he kicks one short.
Yeah, that almost looked intentional. That looked like that one hung in the air a little bit. All things considered, that's still fine field position.
See who Hampden has out there at quarterback. We were told Toms is who we'd see probably to start.
They are going to start in a little bit more of a spread offense. Handoff inside, swallowed up quickly by the interior of that Ponies line.
Logan Burns, the senior running back for Hampden on that carry.
Probably expect a heavy dose of Burns in tonight's action with having the quarterback situation be the way it is.
Second down here for Hampden. Back at the 17-yard line for the Broncos.
You may see some trick plays here from the Broncos tonight. They might, try to pull everything out of the hat here tonight. Try to steal a homecoming win over the Ponies here in Foxcroft.
Handoff inside again to Burns. Swallowed up again by the interior of this Ponies defense. Actually fumbled away, recovered there by Foxcroft Academy. Early turnover, favor of the Ponies on that one. Credit to them, able to read that play. Burns didn't have a ton of time to make any moves there. Looked like the contact was quickly on him. And just like that, ball back to the Ponies, or ball to the Ponies for the first time tonight.
Not a bad place to start at the 15-yard line.
Not bad at all. And Rayfield back there. You know, he's got a lot of weapons he enjoys. Crocker split to our near side. He had a great week last week. A pass thrown out there. I believe that might be Marsters. Yeah, Marsters on that far side. Not only can he kick it, he can catch it. So good job by the Ponies, able to get the offense going quickly here on their side of things. Yeah, Caden Crocker had quite the week last week in the 48-0 victory over John Bapps. He had 3 touchdowns and an interception. Handoff inside. That was Chase. Well done by that Hampden Academy interior.
Pickup of 3, the first and goal coming up here for the Ponies.
First and goal opportunity here for Foxcroft Academy, looking to get tonight's scoring action started. .10:20 here, early first quarter. Ponies sticking with this patented spread offense. Pass over to Crocker. He's going to bully his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Wyatt Rayfield to Caden Crocker. Crocker picking up right where he left off from last week. And just like that, the Ponies on top. Marsters, he's going to go back, try to attempt the extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good. With that, we're going to take it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you. This is Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Welcome back to Oaks Fields as we prepare for Foxcroft Academy to kick the ball back to the Broncos here. Broncos started with the ball tonight, but well done by that Ponies defense early on, forcing a turnover, turning that into points early into tonight's action. Definitely what the Ponies wanted to get the action started for them tonight.
One game that got started a little bit earlier than us tonight is Falmouth. Looks like they're going to go into halftime with a 12-7 lead over Brewer, over at Doyle Field and Brewer tonight.
Decent return there on the play, but flag flying in. That was Cody who returned that one there. The flag on the field.
I believe that's the Witches' homecoming game over in Brewer tonight as well. So a lot of the local schools celebrating their homecoming. Tis the time of season for that.
Tis that time of the year. It's a great time of the year. I believe that was a hold signaled by the officials there. Yep, it's going to go against the return team, being the Broncos. Going to back them up 10 yards. So they're going to start with the ball from their 17.
See if they can have a little bit more success. They only ran 2 yards, had a loss of 2, and then, of course, the fumble.
Yeah, and we have to mention again, you know, the Broncos coming in and they have some. They've kind of caught the injury bug a little bit, and especially at the quarterback position, and definitely hoping for them to make some recoveries here. We do have a pass there. Tom's thrown out wide. Good catch there. First down gain by Andrew Cody on the far side. Nice throw by the wide receiver turned quarterback there of Tom's.
He'll run for close to a first down here for the Hampden Broncos, maybe about a yard short. Second down, about 1 here for Hampden.
So I think that's what you need too, maybe to start the game. There's some extra added, nerves and jitters. You're starting a game at quarterback for the first time. That has an added level there.
That was a beautiful throw by Toms, and another guy that we were told we'd see at quarterback tonight. Cody was on the receiving end of that one for a 9-yard gain.
There's a conversation happening between the officials and head coach Foxcroft Ponies, Danny White, on our near side. Don't see a flag thrown, so this seems to just be a conversation. And with that, we return to the action. Handoff inside. Wrestled down again by this interior of the Ponies defense. Been solid all night. Burns on the carry there. He hasn't had a lot of time on these inside handoffs so far tonight. Going to bring up third and 4, third and 3, maybe a long 3. Might want to go back to the pass here, Chris. Just, try to get Tom's confidence going. He had a nice connection there with Cody earlier on this drive to get him to what was a second and short. They do drop back here. Rolling out, throw on the run.
The third down pass is incomplete.
Just short of the intended target there being Scales.
Intended target brings up fourth down and about 4 here for Hampden Academy.
Now give credit to the Ponies, able to apply some pressure there. Tom's good job by him, though, able to escape the pocket, keep that play alive, just not quite able to get quite enough under it on the run there.
That was junior Bryson Scales who was open here on this near sideline, and Tom's rolling out, just couldn't get enough underneath that ball to complete the pass.
Ball kicked away there, kind of straight up in the air. It's going to take a straight up and down bounce.
Will roll to about the 37-yard line.
And it's going to go back to the Ponies. They're going to have decent field position following the punt.
Once again, they started at the 15, and after recovering the fumble the first time, and now in Broncos territory again at the 37. So
can't ask for a much better start for the Ponies tonight.
It's not something you want to do if you're the Broncos, is to give this Ponies offense a short field. You want to make them earn it.
Last drive ended in a Rayfield to Crocker touchdown. See how this one gets started. Sweep handoff. A lot of room to work with. Good tackle made, though. Ball comes out. Ball comes out. Broncos think they have it. They do. Well done there by Scales, who was the intended target of the third down from the Broncos' previous drive. Able to come right back. Force the fumble there. I believe it was Cameron Chase who had that one ripped from him. Give that Broncos defense a lot of credit, not giving up on that play. For a moment there, it looked like Chase was going to have some running room, but great job by Scales.
It's a big early turnover for Hampden. Let's see if they can gain some offensive momentum now.
Yeah, those are the type of momentum plays you need. As Toms, he's going to go back for the pass. Beautifully thrown. Dropped on the far sideline of Hampden Academy. That was Cody, the intended target. That was a beautiful pass.
That was a beautiful thrown ball. Just a little bit out too front for Cody to be able to grab it and stay in bounds, but beautiful pass by Toms.
That it was. And, wide receiver turn quarterback, those are the type of passes you like to see. Easier said than done, all things considered there, Chris. And I've been very impressed in his composure coming into this one tonight.
Yeah, definitely not easy to go to a new position like this. And, I'm sure he's been taking a lot of the reps all week at practice, but nothing like a game situation.
3 wide receivers split to one side. Shotgun snap. Mishandled there by Toms. Going to have an opportunity to get the yardage back. He might have just stepped out of bounds before reaching back to the line of scrimmage there.
I think he lost about 2 yards, but good job. He almost lost about 10 or 12 on that play.
Great job by him, able to keep that play alive. And those are the type of things that you can see when a new quarterback is stepping in, some of those miscommunications on snaps. But, all things considered, I've been impressed with what we've seen out of a wide receiver stepping in by Toms and being able to play quarterback tonight.
Yeah, and then 3rd and long here for the Broncos, and something you don't want to do is make a mistake here in a 3rd and long situation.
Play action pass here, rolling out to our near side, Foxcroft Academy sideline. Pass incomplete. Intended target there was Cody. So that's going to bring up another 4th down here.
Let's see if we can get off a better punt this time than they did the last time. Short punt last time he was out there. It's Andrew Hennigan, a sophomore. Kicker and tight end for the Broncos.
All the same, you got to be careful who you punt it to here. Beautiful punt. That one sent down. It's going to be angled towards the Broncos sideline. Marsters picks it up. Gets some yards back. Good return. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. You are watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564.
Welcome back to Oaks Field here as the Ponies take the field again. Previous drive ended in a fumble. Nice inside handoff, misdirection. Crocker's going to have it. He's dancing down the other sideline. Just knocked out of bounds, but that was a nice misdirection style play. You get the ball into the hands of one of your best playmakers, Caden Crocker, continuing the great week he had last week for this Pony squad.
Definitely. 31-yard run that time by Crocker.
Looked like the officials were motioning for a second there. Just want to see what. No flag on the play. Just looked like they were having a conversation again. So the Ponies, they're marching down again here. They lead this one 7-0 with just under 8 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter of action.
Pretty slow moving as far as the clock goes here, first quarter here.
Yeah, both sides, doing a good job of getting into their offense. As pass intended there, just broken up last second. I believe that was Bubar on the coverage there. No, it's actually so that Bubar or Scales. Couldn't quite tell exactly who broke that one up, but
looked like Scales, yeah.
Yeah, well done nonetheless. That was quite the defensive effort there. Rayfield threw that ball beautifully, but well done.
It was very, very nice play.
And, this is a Ponies offense with a lot of weapons, a lot of people you got to be watching out for. It's easier said than done to get stops. Inside handoff, well done there by the Ponies offensive line, but good tackle. That was Richards. He was brought down by Scales. So Scales, he's been all over the field tonight for the Broncos, making a lot of positive things happen. He might have saved a touchdown on that one.
Richard ended up with a 6-yard gain on that one for the Ponies.
Does bring up 3rd down here. One of those kind of odd situations where you can pick up a first down here. You would just have to get down to about the 2 or 1. Spread offense here for Rayfield and the Ponies. Rayfield, he keeps it. He's going to dance to the end zone. Good job by Rayfield. Able to find the end zone. Ponies score. Able to find the end zone.
No, I'm not sure
if that was a design quarterback draw, or if that was more of a read option, but either way, Rayfield kept it. And that was kind of the key there, as I think Chase would have been swallowed up by the interior of that Broncos line, but great job by Rayfield. Marsters on the extra point attempt. That one's off the upright. That one came ricocheting very harshly off. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. You are watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Ames
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. The Foxcroft Academy Ponies lead this one 13-0 over the Hampden Academy Broncos. It's been a nice offensive start so far tonight, minus that one fumble for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies.
Certainly has. And one other game, high school football, that a lot of people have been talking about this week was the Freeport Lubbock game. And that's a 7-0 lead for Freeport there early on.
Marsters got all of that one.
They got that one, yeah, through the end zone. Sorry, that's Freeport and Winthrop that are playing. Freeport and Winthrop. That's a big Class D matchup there.
Absolutely is. A lot of quality high school football happening tonight and this weekend, and some quality high school football happening out on the field tonight. The Broncos, they're trying to get their offense going here. We've mentioned it a few times. We just want to mention it again, dealing with the quarterback injury bug. And honestly, I got to give Tom's number 21 a lot of credit for being able to step in and play with some composure. I think he's done a fine job tonight stepping into a difficult situation.
Yeah, he certainly has.
He's going to keep this one. Try to do a read option there. That time intended to pitch. That one's going to be fumbled away, recovered by the Ponies. So that's a difficult set to run with a new quarterback playing the position, the read option and pitch. They're not exactly the easiest set. Looked like he might have been hit as he was trying to pitch that football, so that's where you see the fumble coming in.
Another short field here for Foxcroft.
I don't believe the Ponies have had to start their offense inside their own field position so far tonight. Defense feeding into the offense for sure.
Yeah, they definitely have. Yeah, no, they haven't started any drives inside their own territory.
It's Rayfield. He's going to throw that one back. Crocker wide open in the middle of the end zone. That's a touchdown, Caden Crocker. His second. Throw that one back. Crocker wide open in the middle of the end zone. Caden Crocker picking up right where he left off from last week. Had those 3 touchdowns and an interception. 2 touchdowns so far already in tonight's action. As Marsters, he's going to get position for the kick there. That one's through the uprights. It's going to increase the score 20-0. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back to Oaks Field. Here's the Foxcroft Academy Ponies lead this one 20-0 with 6:49 remaining in the opening quarter of action. It's really just been a tale of the Ponies' defense kind of dominating this football game so far. Able to set up their offense in very advantageous field position situations as Marsters gets set to kick this one away again. That one's going to be driven through the back of the end zone as well.
I'm not sure. Maybe Mark can tell us if is that MCI game, Mark, a home game tonight? MCI, are they home tonight? Yeah. Yeah, they had a lightning delay over in Pittsfield, so I'm not sure if that's going to end up here or not, but we could run into a similar situation here in Oaks Field here in Dover tonight.
Well, I am knocking on all the wood I can to avoid that type of situation, but I have to say right now, it's beautiful evening here at Oaks Field as we prepare for, the rest of this first opening quarter of action. Just hope the weather stays that way, of course. There might have been a direct snap there. We might be seeing another option at quarterback.
I think that might have been Tom's.
I'm trying to get a jersey number on that one.
Yep,
it was Tom's there.
Second down here for Hampden. Second and 9 for the Broncos.
So I'm not sure that's Tom's. I think that's number 9, Wildman, in there. He's coming from the sideline now. Looks like he just took the signal, which is one of the players we did here. May see some action at quarterback tonight, Kason Wildman. And it does look like he's back there. Trouble with the snap, drops to a knee. That means he's down in Maine high school football.
And that'll be down back to the 15-yard line. Brings that third down.
So this is another thing that might happen. To start the game, Tom's had, maybe a little bit of some nervous energy, and might be seeing something similar here with Kason Wildman.
Yeah, it's going to be shuffling guys in and out, I think, all night, and that's part of the unfortunate injury bug like we've been talking about for the Broncos tonight. So.
Absolutely. It doesn't look like Tom's just came back into the action, so he's going to probably slide right back to the quarterback position. Does look like he's set back there. Probably a passing situation here, 3rd and long. Pass is thrown, almost intercepted on our near sideline. Was broken up by Jaden Richard. So another punt situation here in the opening quarter of action. 5:13 remaining here in this first quarter.
With a change of possessions, it's been a very slow moving first quarter.
Give a lot of credit to this Ponies defense, able to get some stops and keep their offense, as we mentioned a few minutes ago, in some pretty advantageous situations.
Gonna have another one here.
Yeah, that one's going to be kicked right to the Broncos sideline, maybe about the 25, 30-yard line.
You might want to knock the wood a little bit harder. I noticed the breeze picking up out there, Jack. You know what that usually means.
You can see the Foxcroft Academy flags and things of that nature get going.
I just want you to be quick at putting those windows in.
Right. One thing I'm known for, Chris, is definitely being quick. Very limber in my aging.
One thing that hasn't been quick is this first quarter tonight, that's for sure.
Give a lot of credit to that Ponies defense, able to get some stops and capitalize quickly on offense here. Handoff inside, that's to Marsters. He cuts all the way back from where he came. One more cut to the pylon. Marsters dances back into the end zone, cut to the pylon. Foxcroft Academy. Adds another to the scoring tally tonight. Kemsley Marsters, he took that handoff to his offensive left side, cut all the way back, and found that pylon to increase the score to 26-0, pending the extra point here.
That was a 26-yard touchdown run there from Marsters.
He did just do that run, so maybe we'll see if he's fatigued on the kick here. Probably not, if I had to guess. Definitely no fatigue. Kicks that one right through the uprights. 27-0 the score here. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. 27-0 the score so far. It's been all Ponies here in this opening quarter of action as they kick off their homecoming week. Also tonight going on here at Foxcroft Academy is the Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2022. There was an earlier banquet happening here at Foxcroft Academy where some athletes from the past were honored and recognized. We hope to have a few of them join us tonight as special guests, talk about their times as athletes or even coaches here at Foxcroft Academy.
Yeah, when I mentioned Levitt earlier, I just thought of the wrong team they're playing. They're playing Cape Elizabeth. That's one of the big ones this week, and that game's scoreless after the first quarter.
Marsters, unsurprisingly, kicks that one out the back of the end zone. So touchback here for the Broncos as they get ready to start and try to get some momentum going, yet to pick up a first down. We're very close on a few occasions here, but still looking for that opening, bit of momentum on their offensive side.
Don't get me wrong, though. That Freeport-Winthrop game is also a big game tonight, like I mentioned in Class D. And I don't like this wind.
Yeah,
I usually know what follows when this happens.
The wind is starting to pick up here, coming up in the booth. This is Toms. He's going to keep. As well done by Marsters there, able to, stay home. Keep the edge there, force Toms back inside, and the Ponies' interior of that defensive line was there.
Back at the 19-yard line. Bring second down here for Foxcroft at the Hampden at the 19.
Hampden Academy still looking to try to get that offense going. Might have just seen a potential quarterback change. I think no, Toms is dancing back in there. A lot of moving parts there on the Broncos side.
Still 4 minutes left in the first quarter here, and Hampden's still trying to pick up their first down of the night.
Give a lot of that credit to this Ponies defense here. Toms, he's going to set back, throw that one wide. Good catch to see if he was maybe in bounds there. Looks like they're going to signal he was.
The pass for Hampden Academy is complete. Complete to number 4, Andrew Cody.
Cody's done a nice job catching the ball tonight.
That he has. And that's going to bring up a much more manageable third down situation here.
We got papers blowing all over the place up here.
Trying to corral all our papers up here in the booth, make sure we don't lose any. Hampden Academy still looking for that first down of the game. This is one of their better opportunities here. They've had some success in the passing game so far. Toms is going to throw that one complete there. That was Wildman. Wildman, he picks up the first down, so there you go. The Broncos pick up their first down tonight. Maybe starting to get some of that momentum going back their way.
Yeah. Can't say how well of a job, though, like you had mentioned earlier, how Toms has done a great job back there, keeping his composure, and he's made some real nice throws tonight back there.
Definitely has, and stepping into a difficult situation, got to give him a lot of credit for that. Trips on the far side, interior handoff there, well done. That was Burns on the inside handoff. That was a good job of mixing up, pass, run there, keep the defense honest. I want to take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Hermit, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. And as the action goes on tonight, make sure to stick around, as I know we're still in the opening quarter, but we will have the Black Bear Crane halftime show where we'll be able to show you a lot of the going-ons and happenings here at Foxcroft Academy for the Athletic Hall of Fame, as I believe Burns swallowed up inside by a slew of tacklers, but I believe that was DJ Shield getting there first, co-captain for this Foxcroft Academy team.
Beat the PA guy, Toby Nelson, to that one. We were all over that one.
That's finally one in the score column for me. Toby's got a lot of scores himself.
Winding down here now, under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter, and another third down long here for the Broncos. Third down and 12, about 31-yard line. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout on the Broncos side. We'll take it with them. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
1:15 to play here in the open.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Welcome back to Oaks Field. Here's the Ponies lead late into this opening quarter, 27-0 our score. Broncos took the timeout a moment ago, try to see if they can keep this drive going. It's the best drive they've had so far. Capacity crowd here tonight at Foxcroft Academy. It's the kickoff of homecoming festivities here.
I'm guessing it's not going to be as much of a capacity if it starts thundering and lightning out, though.
Tom's good roll out there, batted around. Just a little high for the intended target there of Wildman.
Still another good throw by Tom's, though.
Yeah, give him a lot of credit on the run, too. That's not an easy throw to make. It's going to be another Broncos punt here. And this is a double-edged sword as well, as you've got Marsters and Crocker back there. Both have a touchdown tonight. Crocker has 2. That one booted away. Bouncer on the Hampden Academy sideline there, out of play. 1:05 remaining here in the opening quarter.
Foxcroft Academy will have it first down at the 47.
Want to again take the opportunity, run down some of the names here that are going to be inducted into the Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame, class of 2022. Bob Annis, class of 1966. Dwayne Warren, class of 1972. Joe Cox, class of 1984. Lori Merrill, class of 1998. And Coach Luis Ayala, all have been inducted into the Foxcroft Academy class of 2022 Athletic Hall of Fame.
Have an official ceremony at halftime.
Rayfield sets back. Good throw downfield. Intended for Crocker. He comes away with it. All the way down inside the 10-yard line there almost. It looks like he got dragged down around the 11. Beautiful connection from Rayfield to Crocker through the air on that one.
Crocker picking up where he left off last week. Chance to maybe match his number of touchdowns he had last week, maybe here in the first quarter, if he gets one here.
There's still 45 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter, and this is a golden opportunity to do so. Rayfield sweep over to Chase. Chase, good job gaining some yards, but good gang tackling there by the Broncos, able to drag him down. Could be the final play of this opening quarter. See if the Ponies want to get one more in, as we are now under 20 seconds.
I think they look too interested in running a play here.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to let the remainder of this opening quarter run out. Quarter's going to finish 27-0, advantage Ponies. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you for the second. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Welcome back to Oaks Field here as we get ready for the start of the second quarter of action in what's been a game dominated by the Ponies, and especially on the defensive side, being able to turn that into great scoring situations as they're knocking on the door again here, 2nd and 7. Rayfield in the shotgun here. Play action situation, pass thrown to the near sideline. Diving for it, they'll see if he was out of play. No, he was in for the end zone there. Well done by Sands. Great presence of mind on our near side. Able to understand where he was on the field and dive to that pylon, get the football onto it. And there you have it, that's a score. Lucas Sands, the freshman, getting involved in the scoring action tonight. Marsters set up for the extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good as well. With that, we're going to send it to another quick commercial break and rejoin you for the remainder of what should be the second quarter here. You're watching Maine High School football on East Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. The Ponies got the action started early in this second quarter, scoring 8 seconds into it. 34-0 our score right now. This capacity Ponies crowd enjoying the action tonight. Can see a lot of students out enjoying the beginning of their homecoming week festivities here.
Sophomore Wyatt Rayfield, 4 touchdown passes already here in the first half.
Not bad numbers for sure. Marsters boots that one away. Oh, that one sits at the 1-yard line.
Somehow.
We're so used to that one being a touchback all day, but all things considered, that's a decent return there. Yeah, it's Scales that brought that one back from the 1-yard line. Everybody started moving away from that football, kind of expecting it to dance into the end zone as it has done so many times tonight, but you know, that was as perfect a kick as you can ask for at this level.
There's a flag down on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be here. It's going to be on Foxcroft.
Yeah, I didn't quite get what the penalty was, or the signal for the penalty there, but it is against the Ponies.
A 14-yard run back there by Scales. He did a great job. Kind of surprised the ball bounced before going in the end zone, which looked like Scales thought it was going to go in the end zone, then realized he had to go back and scoop it up.
Yeah. But you know, after all that, the ball ends up at the, looks like the 24-yard line.
Yep, 24 is where they'll start. Yep.
So all things considered, that's not bad.
Not bad. 14-yard return by Scales, and the penalty flag as well from wherever the spot of the foul was on Foxcroft.
Tom's going to step in at quarterback again. He's done some positive things tonight for sure. You know, stepping into a difficult situation, you think he's handled himself well tonight. Oh, mishandled that. Going to be picked up by the Ponies. Ball whistled dead there.
They're going to call that down?
I believe they are. They might say he maybe touched it initially and was downed.
He was downed, yep. Yep.
Well, either way, ball goes back to the Ponies there. I think that was a situation where Tom's trying to do two things at once from the quarterback position. You're trying to fake, and it looked like they were setting up a little screen pass on our near sideline and just trying to do too many things at once in that situation.
Oh, you almost lost that one, Zach.
I honestly don't know how that paper stayed up here in the booth with us. I really don't know.
Almost gave the fans an extra roster down there.
Yeah. I'm going to hold on to the papers for the rest of the game, I think, Chris. Rayfield, inside handoff to Richard. Going to get swallowed up by some Broncos over there. Trying to see who initially got to him there. I think it might have been Guy. Ryan Guy on the interior there, able to bring down Richard. So Rayfield and the Ponies, they've been firing on all cylinders tonight. We'll make sure to try to get you some stats and other cool and exciting things we have for you planned at the Black Bear Crane halftime show coming up at the conclusion of this first half. Motion man Crocker. Rayfield gives to him. So dangerous in open field. Makes a few miss. Still dancing into the end zone. Caden Crocker. Makes a few miss. Still dancing into the end zone tonight. Caden. Is that his third of the night so far, Chris?
Yeah, that is his third touchdown. He has two receiving touchdowns, I believe.
Yep. Able to add another one there, matching his total from last week in the 48-0 victory over John Baptist. Marsters boots that one through the uprights. And with that, the lead is 41-0. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Welcome back to Oaks Field here. The Foxcroft Academy Ponies leading this one 41-0 with 10:49 remaining here in this first half of action. Just a reminder, coming up, the Black Bear Crane halftime show. I believe there'll be a performance by the Foxcroft Academy cheerleaders, as well as a ceremony for the Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2022 for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. So we'll try to bring that for you, as well as some stats from tonight's game, and possibly some other information going on from around the state in Maine High School football. Marsters had a great kick last time. That one even shorter. Ball was batted around for a second there. Finally picked up by Cody. So Marsters doing a great job impacting the game in a lot of ways, and kicking being especially one of those.
Yeah, and I got Crocker down for 102 all-purpose yards with 4 touchdowns already. I'm sorry, 3 touchdowns already tonight. So he's definitely continuing where he left off last week against John Baptist.
Yeah, definitely not a bad start in this one. Just want to remind everyone, if you're tuning in, feel free to subscribe to the Eastern Maine Sports YouTube channel, or if you already are, feel free to let somebody know about it and all the stuff we have going on. That way you can be notified every time we go live, or if there's any technical issue on a broadcast and we have to re-go live, you'll be notified right then and there. We also have a lot of other fun and exciting content coming from around the area in high school sports. So stay tuned for that, and feel free to join the page just by simply subscribing, free of charge. Leave new quarterback in there, dragged down.
Andrew Cody on the carry. He'll be tackled in the backfield by Caden Crocker.
Hard tackle there. We have a few players down. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you after that. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Welcome back here. It was Marsters who was the injured player there. He did come off the field under his own power, trying to work out whatever that is on our near sideline. A few changes at quarterback now. Looks like it's Wildman in there. He's going to take the handoff. Direct snap there, I should say. Swallowed up by the interior of this Ponies defense. Want to let you know what we have coming up on the schedule for Eastern Maine Sports. Friday, October 14th, we have PVHS at PCHS at 5:50. Tuesday, October 18th, Central at PCHS Girls Soccer. And Friday, October 28th, Oak Hill at Foxcroft Academy Football. Also want to let you know that's subject to change and the possibility of between October 18th to 28th, we might be able to get some playoff action for field hockey and other things of that nature going on. But right now, that's what we have guaranteed on the schedule for you, and stay tuned for more.
Timeout call by Hampden Academy with 9:28 to go.
Hampden Academy going to take a timeout here. We'll take it with them and rejoin you for the final 9:28 of the remainder of this first half of action. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Your alarm is going off, so please.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
We might be far enough away
Welcome
to avoid
back
it.
here. Oh, sorry, Chris. Jumped right into you there.
Yep.
Welcome back here at Oaks Field. 9:28 remaining in this first half of action. The Broncos took a timeout there, trying to get some momentum going, understandably. So, with the changes they've had at the quarterback position, they're trying to find the right pieces and try to get some positive momentum going. You're behind 41-0, but that's not the thing that really matters right now. What you're trying to do is you're trying to go out there, you're trying to work into your sets and try to get some positive momentum going for your squad. It's going to be Tom's back in at quarterback. He's going to keep it, roll to his right, pass thrown, intended target there. Great effort on the Hampden Academy sideline. That was Cody. I want to give Cody a lot of credit there. He laid out for that football. That's not playing the score. That's just playing the game, and that deserves a lot of credit. That's a lot of heart. I believe we saw 3 different quarterbacks that drive in Tom's Wildman and Cody, or at least 3 different people taking the snaps. Maybe a couple of those situations are more Wildcat look, but.
Yeah, and Tom's and Cody have just missed connection on a couple plays that could have gone for long yardage so far tonight.
That they could have. That one's booted away right to Richard. He's going to keep it. Not a little bit of a misdirection play. He's going to have room. He's going to get all the way to the end zone. Jaden Richard takes the punt, returns it all the way to the end zone. Foxcroft Academy end zone there. Jaden Richard.
Ponies now lead at 47-0.
Richard, he gets involved in the scoring column tonight. That increases the score. 47 Ponies, Broncos nothing so far here in this first half. Waiting for the extra point attempt here. Looks like Marsters is back in, so I believe the first time we've seen him return since he left earlier with injury. That one's booted through the uprights. That increases the score 48-0. Way up the Ponies. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. You're watching Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rowell's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field as the Ponies, they lead this one 48-0 over the Hampden Academy Broncos. And it's really just been a dominant side, especially on the defensive end for these Ponies tonight. Returned that one on special teams. It was the first special teams score of the game. Marsters, he's set to kick this one away. 9:09 remaining here in this first half.
Some strange October weather, Zach. Got lightning delays for October football at MCI and at Herman tonight.
Knocking on wood for that not happening here, of course.
Hey, we might be too far away from it, so that's a good thing.
That's the attitude I like to hear, Chris. That ball returned there. Good job by Cody. A flag thrown on the play. See if that one gets backed up a little bit there. There's another flag there on the far sideline, so 2 flags thrown on the play.
We may have a holding on the first penalty.
Holding, and then probably, I would assume, some extracurricular activity there.
Some sort of personal foul, yeah.
You know, tensions can run, especially in a game, you know, with the score being the way it is. You just got to try to, you know, play through it the best you can. It's easy to say sitting up here in a booth. Personal foul against Foxcroft Academy. Maybe a late hit there on that far side, Chris, because it looked like it happened right as the play was ending.
Yeah, right over there on the sideline. And the first call was against Hampden for an illegal block in the back. So I believe those are offsetting.
Yeah. A few substitutions here that I can notice from players being off the field on our near side, the Pony sideline here. Caden Crocker, he's out of the game. Cameron Chase, he's also out, and I believe I saw DJ Shield make his way to the Pony sideline. Kemsley Marsters, he's also out. At least on the defensive side of things here.
Jaden Richard also on the sideline. Might have mentioned him, might have missed that. Several of the regular starters for the Ponies.
See if that mirrors to the offensive side or if they let them play out the remainder of this first half. You definitely want to keep injuries and health and those things of importance, and you want to keep those in mind. It's the first time under center tonight. Tom's the handoff over there to Burns. Good initial tackle there. I believe that was Lucas Sands able to get up there and create some contact. Burns had an opportunity on that one. Give a lot of credit to Sands, able to step up, make a play.
See the Ponies here for their. It's been a pleasure to cover all the, being able to cover all the Foxcroft home football games this year, and their last regular season game will be here again in 3 weeks when they play Oak Hill here.
Should definitely be a good one as well.
Oak Hill's been playing a lot better the last couple weeks.
Handoff inside to Burns. He's going to stay alive and get a first down on that one. Good run by Burns, able to pick up the first down there. Looked for a moment like he was going to get stopped near the line. But great job by him, able to keep the feet churning. Picked up the first down.
Yeah, got 11 yards on that one, and first down for the Broncos.
Seeing some success in this more traditional under center approach.
Something they want to change up and run and get into their formations again. This is, something they learn as they go.
Absolutely, and having a lot of moving pieces there, especially in the backfield.
They're having good success, though, running the ball.
That they are, especially on this drive.
Have a good 7-yard run or so there by Burns.
Saw a couple players shift in there. Braden Rogers and I believe it was Levi Strout just checked into the game for the Ponies.
shift things around on the defensive line there. Going with the more traditional run game here on this drive. Burns able to make a few miss. Looks like he got swallowed up just before the line to gain as 2 flags fly in there. Could be for the same penalty, or we'll see after this discussion here. From the area in which it was thrown, it would appear to me to be against the Broncos.
It is.
So that's going to back him up.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having trouble picking up that official's
the signals, yeah.
His signals.
The signals I'm having a difficult time, making out. But the important thing is we understand which way the ball's going. And it was a penalty flag thrown against the Broncos there from the spot of the foul. Well, trust PA announcer here, Toby Nelson.
Tell us it was a hold against Hampden Academy. So.
But it was from the spot of the foul, so they really only backed up a few yards from their previous line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I believe it was 3 yards. They ended up moving back. It's 20 on the run again.
Burns doing a great job. Dragged down by Lucas Sands and a slew of other tacklers, but I'll give credit where credit is due, as now you see some of the Ponies starters return to the action here. Richard, Crocker, Marsters, Chase, all checking back into the action here. Coach Danny White says, all right, they got a few yards. Let's try to see if we can get a stop now. See if the Broncos keep this level of momentum. Holmes, he's going to keep that one. Quarterback keeper out near his sideline, near a first down. Looks like he got 8 or 9 yards there on the quarterback scamper. Oh, they're going to say he went out of bounds a little bit before. So it's going to be 2nd and 4, maybe a long 3. So still maintaining that level of success under center here. 5:52 remaining here in this first half of action. Swallowed up there by DJ Shield. We've got a flag thrown. The way that one happened, that one looked like a personal foul there.
Almost looked like a personal foul in the backfield too, as well.
So starting to get a little bit chippy out here on the field. There'll be a discussion if it's...
I thought they threw one in the backfield as well over here as on the sideline.
We've got 3 total down on the field. I believe 2 were for the same thing on near the Pony sideline here. The officials are going to get together and discuss this. There's a chance that there was offsetting penalties here,
or both against the Ponies. I couldn't tell. It looked like there was some... Definitely over here, there was definitely some unnecessary roughness over here on the sideline, but then something happened in the backfield as well.
Yeah.
See if we get 1 call or 2. Holding against the offense.
So that's the flag in the backfield, I assume.
Personal foul against Foxcroft. Offsetting.
So after all that and the discussion, it's just going to reset, and we're going to do it again.
Replay the down.
5:42 remaining here in this first half of action.
Get started here in about 30 seconds.
Actually, it looks like they're going to move them forward a few yards.
I am not sure why that is.
Oh, this was where the previous spot was, actually, from the previous quarterback scamper. It did appear like they were moving them forward, but it's just because they had kept the ball where the previous play had ended.
Gotcha. I was like, oh, they're moving the ball forward. I was trying to understand.
No, I was right there with you for a second, Chris.
That makes sense now. So all said and done, it'll be 2nd and 3. Back at the original line of scrimmage.
And I believe there's still a flag on the field. They're going to have to pick that up before this play starts. They already allowed the play to begin, though.
That's been offsetting. That's been offsetting.
Quarterback under center. Still looks like Toms is in there for the time being. He is going to pass here. Ooh, good catch there. Swallowed up I think it was Cody there on the reception.
Took a hard hit there.
Down on the field. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break for the injury timeout. Rejoin you after that. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Yeah. Welcome back here to Oaks Field. We left you with an injury. The injured player, Andrew Cody, still down on the field. Definitely wishing him the best as we prepare for whatever the rest of this first half is going to look like. But the most important thing right now is hoping that that young man down on the field is going to be all right. We wish him nothing but the best. All the same, we go through a couple of the stats and score lines we've seen so far tonight and some of the stories we've seen throughout this one and maybe in the surrounding area. So really it's been a fairly dominant performance by FA. They lead this one 48-0, 5:11 remaining here in this first half of action. Chris, who are some of the scores that we've seen so far out here tonight for on the Pony side?
Well, it's been an impressive performance by quarterback Wyatt Rayfield. He has 4 touchdown passes in the first half, and Crocker that we talked about before, Caden Crocker, he's continuing where he left off last week and went over John Baps and with 3 touchdowns so far in the first half, and Jaden Richard with a big punt return, and all around it's been a real impressive performance so far for the Ponies.
That it has, and there are some festivities planned to go on here tonight at Foxcroft Academy at halftime and during the Black Bear Crane halftime show.
There should be a performance by the cheerleaders as well as the youth football team. We're going to go straight to halftime, actually, at this point in time, as there's a lot going on. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. Hopefully have some more information for you on the other side of that.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best. Welcome back to Foxcroft Academy here. We want to provide an update to the best of our ability as we can. When we left, Andrew Cody was injured, still on the ground injured at the current moment. There has been an ambulance that is currently working on, getting him off the field, and whatever may come after that. We're wishing him nothing but the best and a definite speedy recovery. We have entered halftime. There was 5 minutes and 11 seconds roughly remaining there in that first half. With the injury, the game just entered halftime at that point. And, with the injury that is currently on the field in the situation. We're not going to bring you a lot of coverage at this point in time. We do, of course, understandably so, apologize for not being able to bring you coverage, but to be perfectly honest, the most important thing right now is the young man on the field that went down with injury. So, stick around. We will eventually have coverage for you here, but for the time being, our hearts and minds are with Andrew Cody, the young man hurt on the field. We'll send it to another break at this time.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here to Foxcroft Academy. Not a lot has changed since the last update. It does appear the paramedics and the team are working with the injured player down on the field, Andrew Cody, working on getting him taken care of. With that said, we're going to try to continue with the broadcast to the best of our ability, keeping in mind the young man injured on the field at this time. Chris, maybe we could provide some scores and updates from around the surrounding area.
Yeah, I got Scarborough leading Bangor 21-0 in the second quarter. Undefeated Skowhegan is up on Edward Little 21-6. That game is at Skowhegan. I got Lawrence leading Mountain Blue 49-7. Herman and Oak Hill are scoreless in the second quarter. One of the bigger ones we mentioned earlier, Freeport and Winthrop. Freeport has a 21-6 lead at the half there. We got Bucksport over Mount View, 20-0. That game's in the second quarter. Old Town, looking for their first win, is up 12-0 on Madison. That's just some of the scores we have here in the area.
As you hear the applause there and the claps from the crowd here that's gathered at Foxcroft Academy as they are now taking Cody off on the stretcher there as they prepare to transport him in the ambulance, wishing him, his family, nothing but the best and hoping for a quick and speedy recovery. We are still in the halftime. We understand that the end of that the ending of that first half was non-traditional and probably the simplest way to put it. But we are now under halftime here, and we're kind of just seeing how things go at this point in time. There are festivities planned for this halftime. There is the Foxcroft Academy cheerleaders, the Foxcroft Academy youth football program in the area, as well as the 2022 Athletic Hall of Fame for Foxcroft Academy. You know, it's hard to talk about football at this point in time, but ultimately, you know, that's the job we have to do. We do thank you for joining us for the Black Bear Crane halftime show. As we anticipate there still being the activities as mentioned. Do want to take this time to thank our halftime sponsor, Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. So with that, Chris, maybe let's hit a few of the notes from that first half of action. The score right now, 48-0, way of the Ponies. They had 27 there in the first quarter. Followed that up with a 21-point second quarter.
That is some quick math, Zach.
Yeah, very quick.
That's
definitely known for my math skills around here, Chris.
Well, two of the offensive leaders for the Ponies has been Rayfield and Crocker. Rayfield, 5 of 6 passing in the first half, 69 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also added a rushing touchdown of 6 yards, and I had Crocker down for 102 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, did a great job. Ponies were also able to force some turnovers there in the first half. Looks like the halftime festivities are preparing to start here. Looks like the Foxcroft Academy cheerleaders are joined by some younger groups here.
And this is their opportunity to shine. So let's hear it for the Foxcroft Academy cheerleaders and our Dover Foxcroft Youth Cheerleading Club.
And with that, we'll pass it over to the cheerleaders. Great job so far by the cheerleaders. Chris, do you think we can get Mark Callen some of those?
Yeah, I think you would look good to have a couple of those standing down there.
With the what they called pom-poms?
Yeah, pom-poms.
Yeah.
Yeah, pom-poms. Yeah.
Mark Cowan's specialty there.
You call him Mark Pom-Pom Cowman. Yeah.
Great job by the cheerleaders and some of the youth in the area. Great job by them. Just the beginning of the festivities here during this Black Bear Crane halftime show. Also anticipating the youth football programs from the local area to make an appearance as well. On top of that, we will have a brief ceremony for the Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2022 here from Foxcroft Academy.
I think they want to get things going here, and the band continues to play.
I will give them a lot of credit, though. The band, they're good at what they do. That is for sure.
I think the master of ceremonies up here, Toby Nelson, though, wants to get on with the Hall of Fame ceremonies.
Still plenty of time remaining here at this halftime. We understand that the timing and the schedule's been a little bit off, a little bit interesting, and our hearts and prayers are still out with Cody there from that first half, and the Hampden side wishing him the best of luck and a speedy recovery.
We'll do it again here at halftime this evening. Our first Athletic Hall of Famer from the class of 22 is Bob Annis from the class of 1966. Bob was a standout athlete during his 4 years at Foxcroft Academy. He was a key part of the resurgence of the football program, being named to an all-Eastern main team and an all-Campus League team during the senior seasons. The two games he vividly most remembers were a win over Stearns' freshman year in 1963 and an unfortunate loss to the Minutemen during the senior season. He only lost the Ponies in the summer that year. During the winter, he was a sitting member of the Pony basketball team, helping the Ponies to the playoffs. His half-court shot his senior year during the PCHF won the game for the Ponies. In the spring, Bob was on the Pony track team and set several records in the long jump. Many of them stood for several years. Bob fondly remembers his years at Foxcroft Academy, including many of his coaches, including Walt Bollier, Wayne Champion, Bob Beat, Ernest Larry, and Paul Goss. Quote, they instilled in me and my teammates the importance of hard work, teamwork, always doing our best, and learning how to win with humility and lose with dignity. Accepting on Bob to be happy to be able to make it this evening is former teammate and longtime friend and fellow Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Famer, David Hawk Anderson. From the class of 1966, from the class of 1972, Dwayne Jimmy Warren. This was written by his classmate, Dave Albee, for the class of 1972. Dwayne known to many of his friends as doing a sweet music in more than one way at Foxcroft Academy. Not only was he team captain and most valuable player of both the football and basketball teams his junior and senior year, of 1971-72, but he was also a star in a rock and roll band. At 6'2" and 195 pounds, Dwayne, coached by Dwayne Craig, was a bruising fullback and middle linebacker who was named first team All-LTC conference player his senior year. In basketball, he had a career-high 40 points and a 111-53 win over Matt Knockwood for coach and future Hall of Famer Sid Hansen. Dwayne's career continued while he was at River College at the University of Indiana Augusta, where at age 24 he led the team to the NSCC Tournament Championship and earned a degree in music. He eventually moved to Connecticut, where he created his own production company, Strider Communications. He evolved into a coach and a mentor for special needs children and a volunteer advocate for the homeless. From the class of 1972, Dwayne Warren. From the class of 1984, Joe Cox. Joe was a proud member of the class of 1984 here at Foxcroft Academy. He was a 4-year player of the basketball and baseball teams at FA, helping them succeed over those 4 years. He contributed in any way he could and made all of his teams better. But where Joe really found his home was on the football field. In 1982 and 1983, Joe helped lead the Ponies into the state championship games, losing in 1982, but avenging that loss a year later with a 30-0 win over Halldale in the 1983 Class D state championship under then head coach Gary Worthing. In the 1983 season, Joe was the league's leading rusher and set a school rushing record that at the time lasted for 20 years, not broken until the 2004 season. He set an LTC conference record for touchdowns and points scored, and he was named to the first team on offense as a running back and also on defense as a safety. One of the most influential people that Joe always talked about was Coach Gary Worthing. Joe said that he was a teacher and coach that had such class. He knew how to be a great football coach, and as well as being an all-around great human being. He also thought very highly of his former assistant football coach, Kenny Grant. Sadly, Joe passed away as a result of complications from COVID-19 in the spring of 2021. But all he did to help bring FA football back to prominence, his legacy will never be forgotten. Accepting on Joe's behalf are his wife Leanne and his grandkids Owen, Ava, and Thomas. From the class of 1984, Joe Cox. From the class of 1998, Lori LeBoy Merrill. Lori spent only one season at Foxcroft Academy after her family moved from Limestone during the summer of 1997. She made the absolute most of her time here in these halls. Before coming to Foxcroft, Lori was a standout athlete for the Limestone Eagles, playing soccer, basketball, and softball for the then Class C school. As a freshman guard, she helped the Eagles to a 17-1 regular season record and a #1 seed in 1996. Upon coming to Foxcroft Academy, Lori made her presence felt instantly, helping the girls' soccer team get off the ground in their first years of varsity competition. During the 97-98 school year, she scored 24 goals for the Ponies. She was named to the Penobscot Valley Conference first team and played in the Maine State Soccer Coaches Association All-Star Game. In basketball, she helped the girls' team make the playoffs as the #7 seed in Class B for then first-year coach David Carey. Foxcroft Academy would lose to the eventual state champ Orono in the quarterfinals, but it was a great year for the team. On the softball diamond, Lori excelled at shortstop, leading her team to the playoffs and being named a conference all-star. Lori wants to thank all of her coaches, David Dean, David Carey, Brad Ashley, and Benny Dow, as well as former athletic director Dave Clement, for making her feel so welcome, because it's not always easy to make the transition to a school for just 1 year, but Lori made the most of it. From the class of 1998, Lori LeBoy Merrill. And our final inductee is no stranger to Foxcroft Academy. Luis Ayala enters the Hall of Fame thanks to hours, days, and years that he has given Foxcroft Academy student athletes, trying to make them the best they could be. Luis didn't graduate from Foxcroft, but the honor is richly deserved after all that he's done for this institution. For nearly 20 years, Coach Ayala graced the soccer sidelines and the end mats of Foxcroft Academy Wrestling, seeing his teams earn unprecedented success at the time. On the soccer fields, Coach Ayala's teams were always competitive in a very tough Class B. In his last season on the sidelines in 2019, the Ponies went on an incredible postseason run, making it all the way to the Class B semifinals for the first time in school history. It was definitely a fall to remember. But where Coach Ayala made his mark was leading the FA wrestling team. Over his tenure, the Ponies racked up multiple conference, regional, and state championships. He saw several wrestlers hit an impressive 100-win plateau, and he had a few that had more than that. More importantly, he had the opportunity to coach both of his sons, Tino, class of 2016, and Rico, class of 2020, both in soccer and wrestling. His reach was not just felt at Foxcroft Academy, though, as he led the youth wrestling and soccer programs for years and still has plenty to give back. In 2019, Coach Ayala was named to the Maine Amateur Wrestling Hall of Fame, and in 2017, he was named the U.S. Cellular National Coach of the Year, which was an incredible achievement for him, our school, and our community. Last spring, Luis retired as a faculty member from Foxcroft Academy, but the legacy that he left will live on for years to come. Our final Hall of Famer for the class of 2022, our coach, Luis Ayala.
Congratulations to the 2022 Athletic Hall of Fame here at Foxcroft Academy.
And now it's time to meet our Foxcroft Academy youth football players for the 2021-2022 fall season. First of all, our 3rd and 4th grade team will go in numeric order. Number 4, Mason Chase. Number 5, Jack Walker. Number 12, Jackson Hansen. Number 14, Wyatt Savage. Number 18, Carter Richardson. Number 19, Grant Walker. Number 27, Oliver Pullen. Number 33, James Robinson. Number 38, Benson Goff. Number 39, Carson Cleves. Number 41, Evan Savage. Number 43, Hunter Waters. Number 44, Kyle Kickoff. Number 45, Dave Charette. Number 57, Connor Hall. And number 58, Evan Annis. The 3rd and 4th grade head coach is Lee Champion, and the assistants are Ethan Annis, Josh Roberts, and Jeff Charette, who are doing their very much for their time and efforts. The 5th and 6th grade team, number 1, Zach Day. Number 2, Greg Newt. Number 3, Mike Kinney. Number 6, Jordan Hill. Number 9, Cohen Terrell. Number 10, Nick Hall. Number 11, Owen White. Number 15, Ryan McGarry. Number 16, Jameson Kennedy. Number 17, Dawson Crocker. Number 20, Wyatt Carter. Number 21, Jacob Hack. Number 28, Sal Isabello. Number 31, Caleb McKenzie. Number 32, Carter Merrill. Number 34, Stormy Hudson. Number 51, Josh Lightford. Number 54, Hunter Daly. Number 56, Grayton Chambers. Number 59, Brody Gray. Number 66, Avery Carmelo. Number 67, Ethan Spack. Number 82, Elijah Graham. And number 83, Aidan Goodyear. Special team manager for the 5th and 6th grade coaches, Ava White. And the head coaches for the 5-6 group. Danny White is our head coach, assisted by Ryan McGarry, Trey Merrill, and Joe Penny. Thank you again very much for all of your efforts with our 5th and 6th grade football team. And now our ceremonies football team. Number 1, Colby Simmons. Number 2, Preston Harmon. Number 10, Derek Rogers. Number 11, Aiden Sigler. Number 12, Evan Seeley. Number 21, Tristan Bruner. Number 22, Ryland Armitage. Number 31, Eugene Gould. Number 32, Eli Vandermaas. Number 33, Tyler Wing. Number 41, Thomas Day. Number 33, Noah Stark. Number 50, Kane Nyland. Number 51, Cameron Wallace. Number 52, Hunter Whitten. Number 62, Nicholas Thompson. Number 70, Lucian Pearl. Number 71, Dayton Hack. Number 73, Taylor Wiggett. Number 74, Owen Gosling. Number 61, Caleb Worthing. He was assisted by R.J. Nelson and Drew Danker. Ladies and gentlemen, the football game are 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 football team.
Welcome back. As you've seen some of the halftime festivities here, there has been an update. We left the action originally in that first half with around 5 minutes and some change remaining. We are going to go back and finish those final
5 minutes of the second quarter, I guess, is what I was just told, and they're going to just go right up to the third quarter at the end of the second. So they're going to finish that 5-11, I guess.
So we'll send it to a quick commercial break, but that's what we know so far. If there's any other updates, we'll update you as we know. But thank you for joining us. This is Maine High School Football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
We're going to do great. It's just like we're having a conversation. It's easy. And they'll probably put us right on the camera, so we'll be nice and fancy.
Where? Okay.
It'll be great. It'll be great. Oh, we're getting this angle? Okay. Welcome back here. I'm joined by Lori Merrill, one of the class of 2022 Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. First of all, congratulations, and thank you for joining us up here. Just start with, what did this day feel like to you? Leading up to being inducted, I understand that there was a ceremony before the action tonight. What was that like? What were the emotions like on your end, being inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame?
It was quite an honor to be inducted, especially into the Hall of Fame, knowing all the athletes that come out of Foxcroft Academy. So it meant a lot. It was a special, even that I got nominated for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, pretty good class you were inducted with, and they're always great, but it's always nice to be able to see the athletes honored in the way that they deserve. When you were in school, what was your favorite sport, if I could say it that way, or what did you kind of gravitate towards when you were an athlete? What was your favorite?
Yeah, it's hard to choose. It was whatever I was playing, but
good answer.
I definitely enjoyed soccer a lot. I came and it was our first year as a varsity sport. I'm that old, and
no.
So. It was great. Coach was great. The teammates were great, welcoming me into Foxcroft Academy because it was my only year I came. It was my senior year. It was a good year, great school.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say you made an impact in your lone year here. I mean, you got inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. It's hard to make much more of an impact than that.
Yeah.
If you were to go back and reminisce, what is a lasting memory or a lasting impression from your time here or your time in general as a high school athlete?
I guess just the teammates and the feeling you get being part of a team, and it's a lot of great memories, a lot of great friendships. that was probably my biggest memory as an athlete is the team.
Yeah, it always is, isn't it? No matter how long you've been out, it's always those teammates and the friendships you make.
Yeah.
Well, before we get ready for the start of the action here, just what advice, would you give to high school athletes that are currently playing, or maybe even younger kids that are entering their high school years? What advice would you give to them to, make the most of their experience?
Just enjoy every moment. Take the losses, the wins, and there will always be something to remember.
Yeah. Couldn't say it better myself. Thank you so much for taking the time on your busy day to join us up here.
Yeah.
Just an absolute pleasure to hear from you. Thank you very much. We're getting ready for the action here. We're going to send it to a quick break and rejoin you after that.
Thank you so much. You did great. What were you even nervous about?
Welcome back here to Oaks Field as we prepare for
The second quarter.
the second quarter, as I understand it. So we're trying to provide updates as the best we can. From my understanding, there's going to be 5 minutes and 11 seconds left. There is a discussion happening on the field at this point in time. I think they're talking about possibly what to do with the ball in this situation. Going back that far in the game, I'm not sure anyone is going to be sure where we're starting it here. Is my understanding should be we're just going to go back to that exact moment where the ball was spotted and resume play, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. Now, I will say there will not be a second halftime, so although we are in the second quarter, we are going to move from this quarter straight into that third quarter of action. It's been an interesting schedule. Obviously, we send our thoughts and prayers out to Adam Cody and wishing him and his family, teammates, friends, nothing but the best, and especially him, a speedy recovery.
5:11.
5:11 will be on the clock here from Foxcroft Academy.
The game will restart where it ended as we left the field, so it's going to be...
So I guess we shouldn't have even given those halftime stats because technically we haven't played half this game yet, Chris.
No, we haven't. And I believe the running clock will be in effect now. Yeah, running time, as Toby Nelson just said. So this will go fairly quickly. But we'll jump right to the third as soon as we finish up 5 minutes here, which is the second quarter, which is kind of weird. I've never seen something like this before.
I haven't either. It's definitely a different experience. But all the same, Burns the inside handoff, and we get back to the action. I will try to give updates on the timing to the best of my ability. As Chris just mentioned, it will be a running clock here, and I can't even say the second half, but here in the second quarter and onwards. It's going to be interesting to see how both sides, approach this time management side of things as Burns receives the carry there. Good tackle inside by a slew of ponies there.
Burns up to about the 33-yard line. He'll be hit by Finn Holmes. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 for Hampden Academy.
3rd and 8 here.
Another thing I wanted to mention too, Zach, where I'm on the college scene a lot of exciting UMaine athletics going on, and field hockey won their 8th straight game today. Women's hockey opened up Hockey East play with a win over New Hampshire tonight. Men's hockey's playing at Air Force tonight. Tomorrow night they play the #1 team in the nation. So a lot of football plays tomorrow, so a lot of exciting. The women's soccer team also doing well, so a lot of things going well up in Orono right now.
Absolutely, and always love to see that on the collegiate level. As Toms, he kept that one, rushed for a few yards there. Best field position, or best progress, to be called, that they've made so far tonight. Could be 4th and 3. This is a definite go-for-it situation here. Trying to make note to see if there's any players along this Pony sideline that have checked out of this game, but I believe dating back to that second quarter, most of those Pony starters re-entered, and it seems to be the same here to start this second quarter again. I guess so. I'm used to saying second half, but pass thrown out near the first down marker. Look like that's going to be picked up. Try to get a number on that, see who was the receiver over there. It's going to be Scales over there. Moves the chains. 2:25 remaining here in this second quarter. That's going to trip me up every time I try to say it now. You know, dating back to the action earlier on, running this offense under center has been very successful so far as Burns, he's going to get some space, only brought down by Crocker. And there's some momentum for you for the Broncos.
That was a very, very hard run by Burns.
It was indeed, and it moves the chains. Another first down here.
11 yards that time for the senior tailback. He's been running, before we stopped action, he was starting to really pick up some chunk yardage, and he continues off where he left off.
And dating back to that previous action, this has definitely been the best complete drive so far, even with that stoppage that we've seen so far out of the Broncos. As Toms, he's going to keep that one. He's going to get some space to the sideline. Brought down around the first down marker, but looks like he picked it up.
That's about the 3-yard line.
That's going to be first and goal, but there is an injury on that far sideline. We're going to take it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
It was a welcome back here, as it appeared to be a Foxcroft Academy pony that went down on that far side, and from what I can tell, it appears to be Marsters now making his way under his own power back to the pony sideline. He did go down earlier in this game as well, and returned after that long break or layoff period, but walking to the sideline under his own power, now out of jog.
First and goal here for Hampden, the 3-yard line.
Hand off to Burns. He's going to get swallowed up, though. I believe that might have been Strout. McSorley instead there on the tackle. Looks like they're going to go almost, I thought they were going to go no huddle there for a second. Looks like they might be speeding it up a little bit. For the Broncos trying to throw that one out. It's stripped away at the last second. Just what a defensive effort there, to break that ball up. As that was broken up by Jackson Smith. Timeout taken here by the Broncos. We're going to keep it here as there's 16.2 remaining here in the second quarter of action. And just to remind you, if you join late into this one, there was a late injury there in the first half of what was the first half with 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Adam Cody went down with an injury, wishing him nothing but the best. Due to that, we went to an early halftime. Now after that halftime period ended, or halftime was over, we went back to that point in the second quarter in which we left the game with 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining, and we are going to play out the rest of the game from that point. So there will not be a break after this quarter. It'll just go straight into the third, straight into the fourth. And it, at this point, is running clock. Potentially, if the score gets close enough, that might change. But for the time being, we have running clock. Being
or if teams call timeouts,
or
stop it too.
Yeah, the normal stoppages in time definitely will occur. But outside of that, it will be running clock.
Timeout, 3rd down and goal for Hampden from the 4-yard line.
So Hampden had been out under center for most of this drive. Going for a quarterback pass there. Thrown to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Well done.
Wildman with a touchdown catch.
That was a very nice catch there. Tom's able to throw that one up. You know, I don't have this officially, but that might be the first career touchdown pass for Tom's there. Stepping in at quarterback. Normally, he's the guy that's trying to catch those. But Bilal Tom's able to step in and throw his first career touchdown unofficially. I don't have that official stat for you. Well, pending this extra point attempt, we'll see.
Hampden will go for the 2-point conversion.
Going for 2 here. Tom's going to get swallowed up on that one. It's intercepted, but you can't return those anyways. So that's going to take us to a commercial break here. 9.7 remaining in this second quarter of action. This is Maine High School football with Eastern Maine Sports.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field as we prepare for the third quarter, as there was 9.7 remaining on the clock there following that Hampden Academy's score and touchdown, but they ran the remainder of that clock out. So now we prepare for the third quarter.
Which is just strange, really.
Yeah, and as we prepare, the clock's actually running at this very point in time as well. So it will feel like a potentially faster half of action due to that running clock. But now it's almost as if we came out of halftime. And we hope you were able to join us for some of the halftime festivities. The 2022 Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame had a mini brief ceremony out on the field. We also saw a nice performance from the Foxcroft Academy cheerleaders as well as some of the youth in the area.
Yeah, and in one of those...
they're going to put more time back on the clock as well, as it seemed like we were under a running clock here, but we're going to go back to 12 minutes on the clock here. So...
And one of the bigger high school football matchups that I mentioned earlier, we got Levitt leading Cape Elizabeth 21-20 with just under 11 minutes left. Quite a ball game there.
That is quite a ball game. Marsters, who got banged up before, is going to return this one. He's out to the 50. He's in the other side of the field there. Marsters, just tripped up there. Quite the return all the way down to around the 25-yard line. Nice return there from Marsters. They're going to bring him back a little bit. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds much closer to midfield here. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds around the 43-yard line there. So still a decent return all the same.
42-yard return still. Boy, what a talented kid he is, Marsters.
That he is. See a couple shifting pieces here. Marsters does check out of the game. Still a little bit banged up.
Got a kid that can play, three units.
Might be a timeout taken there, or We might have a timeout on the field here by Hampden Academy. We'll send it to
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. Following the timeout there, maybe just trying to get some different units onto the field, try to get people in the right position there. Inside handoff to Cameron Chase, able to stay on his feet. Looks like he shoved a few defenders off there. Another injury down on the field tonight. Just, you hate to see it. We're going to go to another commercial break here and rejoin you following that.
Stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. Dealing with an injured player currently down on the field.
And nothing against that, Zach, but I will tell you, this is one of the strangest football games I've ever been to.
Yeah, it definitely is. And, you know, it's a lot of things you hate to see. You never like to see players going down with injury or going down in general. It's also, additionally, the most important thing is it's you never like to see players go down with injury. That's the most important thing, and that's really all that's truly important. On the football side, if we're going to look at it that way, it is difficult to get into a type of rhythm. Or, you know, I have to go back to what you said. This is one of the strangest games I've ever, been to or been a part of.
If you count the 20-minute halftime, and then when the teams left the field, they were probably stopped for game action for 35 minutes probably before they started back up. So that's a difficult thing to keep stopping and starting. So
and both sides are headed to their sideline here. We're going to take this time to send it to another commercial message. We'll rejoin you after that. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field. The injured player was Chase, who went down, assisted off the field, but able to at least get back up.
One of the other games, too, that we mentioned earlier, I had mentioned an early score on that one, but Falmouth defeated Brewer over at Doylefield tonight, 30-7.
As that ball, miscommunication, looked like it was picked up by the Broncos. It was. That's going to be a turnover.
Brings up third down.
Oh, they're going to call that an incomplete pass.
They're going to say that was forward?
I guess they're going to call it an
This is
incomplete.
one of the most interesting games I've ever been a part of. To me, that looked like a sweep, but maybe it was in the forwards direction. So, all things considered,
anytime you flip it forward like that, it is a forward pass.
Yeah.
So
I think the intention might have been more lateral. So in a way, that play kind of helped him.
3rd and 2 here.
Handoff on the inside there, breaking a few tackles. That's Finn Holmes checking in for the injured Chase, who's in great hands with, I believe it's athletic director and head trainer Jackie Turtle out over there. She does a great job here at Foxcroft Academy in more ways than one. She wears a lot of hats here. She's in very capable hands anytime you're with her. Under 9 minutes, just as a reminder, there is running clock for potentially the remainder of this game. I guess score depending. Is that one thrown to the end zone? Broken up at the last second there. Scales able to break that one up away from Jaden Richard. So Rayfield, he's been able to connect a few times tonight. That one just out of reach. Crocker, he's been having a good night. He's split out near our near sideline. Fake handoff. Rayfield going to keep it. Danton out, makes a man miss, cuts back to the middle of the field. Able to pick up some yards there. Out down around inside the 10, near the 5. Clock continues to run here in this third quarter of action. If you're joining us and want to be notified whenever we go live and enjoy all the content that we have to offer, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube page free of charge. That way you can be notified when we go live and stay up to date with all our content. And we thank you for joining us here tonight. Crocker, motion man, inside handoff. That's to Richard. Scored on this play earlier in the game. Going to keep battling almost to the end zone. Looked like he might have been stopped just shy. That's as close as you can get without getting into the end zone there. Now under 7 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Ponies looking to add another score here. 27 the first quarter, 21 in that second quarter. Looking to get the scoring started here in the third. Rayfield keeps it himself. Runs through a tackler into the end zone. Rayfield himself calls his own number. Runs through a tackler into the end. 6. Ponies now up 54-6 in this one. Marsters, he is going to march back onto the field to attempt this extra point. Battling through injury here.
Second TD run of the night for Rayfield, who's also thrown 4 touchdown passes.
Rayfield, he's making a case for our Bangor Savings Bank player of the game with the way he's played in this one. Kick no good. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you. We're watching Maine High School football on Eastern Maine Sports. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best. Welcome back here to Oaks Field. The score, 54 Ponies, Hampden Academy 6 here with 6:22 remaining in this third quarter. While it is running time when there is a score, that is a point in time where the clock does stop.
So
Which I think that's an agreement between teams, because I tell you, I've been to some games with running clock, and they run it right through scores and everything, and they just keep it running.
Yeah, they're definitely hinging on things of that nature.
So I think both coaches might talk to the officials and see what they want to do as far as the running clock.
For the remainder of this one, especially with some of the injuries we've seen out here tonight as well. Chase still on our near sideline. We want to update you there the best we can.
There's a deep kick by Masters.
Something we've become accustomed to. He's got quite the leg on him.
But it seems like almost every time we mention it, he then kicks it short or he kicks it out of bounds like he did a few weeks ago. But
you know what they call that, Chris? That's the broadcaster's jinx.
That's what that is. Yeah.
So let's see what the Broncos can do now. Last time out, it was a very long drive dating back to early in the, action tonight. They found some success with things that they were doing, getting Burns downhill, to going under center a lot more, and they had some success there. So
yeah, they did. That was finished off with the Toms to Wildman 4-yard touchdown pass. So Broncos got on the board for the first time. Let's see if they can continue that success here with this drive.
As Tom's going to continue under center here. Sweep out to Burns. He's going to get some room down the sideline. Breaks a tackle. Great job by Burns. There's another injured player on the far side, it looks like. It looks like, I'm trying to make out the jersey number over there, but appears to me that they're able to get off under their own power or to the best of their ability. We are now joined by our second 2022 Foxcroft Academy Hall of Fame inductee. Thank you so much, Coach Ayala, for being up here and joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me here.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you in the booth with us. I know you get to grace the booth sometimes with the great Mark Callan.
It's always fun.
Yeah, he likes to brag about that. He wanted to add it to your long list of impressive feats.
Add them to the list. Add them to the list. Never have enough.
Yeah. So Coach, just really want to thank you for taking the time to join us again today, as pass intended there, deep and off the mark. When you look back on it, let's get sentimental and nostalgic here for a second. When you look back at your illustrious career here at Foxcroft Academy, what stands out to you? If you had to pick a theme or a moment or something of memory for you, what stands out to you from being here?
It seems like it blink of an eye, everything just passed. Those 20 years just seem to happen so fast, and it's been a great experience. But the things that I cherish the most is that the relationships that you have with the kids, parents, community. Those are special bonds. And the people here today that came to support me, being here, cheering, all athletes I ever had through the years when I came out, congratulating me, because I know Mark told me, hey, as soon as it happens, come see me, but just trying to get through the crowd, people congratulating, hey, coach, congratulations, and that's what it's all about, building those relationships, and that's what stands out to me. It's great to win. We all want to win, but it's not. I don't do it because of the championships. It's those relationships, and then they come back and now seeing those kids that you had them here with their own kids, with their families, and coming up here to to just say thank you. It's those are the special things.
And I didn't expect any bit of a different answer from you, and that's why you get the support you do, because you wear it all on your sleeve. You did mention winning, and I do have to mention you did a lot of that, as this one's thrown up, intended, and picked off.
Interception.
Just for the moment, that one's taken away.
He's taken all the way
by Richard. He's going to come back to the middle of the field.
There's some nice blocking there.
There is indeed.
He needs one more break, cuts it back. I think he's got it.
He's going to go. He's going to go. Jaden Richard takes the interception, returns it for a touchdown. There's also a flag in the middle of the field, as well as a player down. And, I just hate seeing players down tonight. That might have been some extracurricular stuff going on there, as coach is coming off the sideline, potentially not thrilled about what happened there. But let's return it. Let's bring it back up to the booth and talk about some of our happenings a little bit here for the time being. You did mention winning, and that is certainly something you did a lot of, and your teams did a lot of. I wouldn't be doing a service if I didn't try. is there a year or a team that stands out to you in memory?
You know, they're all very special. But it's always that first group that does it. You know, when you first start coaching and you see those other teams winning and you're wondering, when can we win? How can we get there? And when it happens, that's a very special group of kids. They set the foundation for the kids that are coming after. This is what it took for us to get there. This is what we're going to do. If you want to win, this is what you have to do. And they set the foundation very high. And the groups that came after it, and then the back-to-back championship, 2004, 2005. Amazing. And then you're like, wow, back-to-back, this is amazing. And then in 2011, we win again. Then we do 2012, back-to-back, and then we win three-peat. It's crazy, you know, that momentum that carries you through, you know. And then the 2016, very special also because all those state championships were in Class C. So you wonder, you say, you know, we're good, but we're Class C. Yep. Then we got moved up to Class B and we winning. You know, in Class B state. It's great.
Yeah, now we get to be on the camera, so they get to see your smiling face as well. But you know, Coach, one of the, I think, more special years as well is 2017, where you win the U.S. Cellular National Coach of the Year. Can you walk me through what, you know, that was like from your perspective and how all you found out about that and how it all came to be?
It's something that I never went out for it. It was something somebody nominated me. Our teacher, Ms. Blaze, she said, Mr. Ayala, I nominated you for this award. You're such a great guy. You do so much. I was like, at that point, I was just, thank you, Ms. Blaze. Thank you so much. I never would have imagined that it had gone to that level. So you go in there, being the top 50, then you go top 30, then you go into the semifinals, and the whole event, it was just crazy how it snowballed into a big thing. And it wasn't just in the community. It was everywhere I went in the state of Maine. I remember going to the store, you know, and because you have to vote every day. Yeah. It was just like every day voting. So we had to have people. My wife was a big supporter, just reminding people of our friends making memes about voting and being there. I would go to the store, and then, you know, someone's dad would say, hey, Coach, we voted for you. My wife voted, my 2 kids, and my cat and dog. I'm like, cat and dog? People were creating accounts just to get those numbers up. You know, being in a small community, small state, and we're competing against bigger communities, bigger states, and to win, it was overwhelming. Yeah. Overwhelming. What a great moment.
Totally well-deserved, though, all the same. And it is a testament to, you know, the small-town love and appreciation that you can receive, and rightfully so. I want to ask a question for you. What advice, it's going to be a two-parter. What advice, because I have to, what advice would you give to one, you know, a young coach, someone coming out and trying to get into the high school coaching level, and equally, you know, after that, what advice would you give to the high school athletes as well? So two-parter there.
You know, when I started coaching, I felt the biggest advice I got is get involved. Get involved not only in the high school level, middle school, youth wrestling. I fully got immersed in everything, and surrounding you with great people that understand what you're trying to get, what you're trying to accomplish, because those were the things that, you know, it's never been about me. It's been about the community, the parents, the group, the kids. And when people buy into that, and then they help out, and now they're all volunteering for the youth program. We got great numbers of youth program. And then the middle school we took over, and same kids were coming up, great numbers building up, and having that consistency in the youth, middle, and high school. That was such a key thing. So if you tell a coach, hey, you need to get involved and surround yourself with great people that will help you understand what you're trying to do, and follow those things to the youth, to the middle, and high school level.
Yeah.
And what was the second part?
So you did such a good job. That's why I felt bad making it a two-parter, because I knew you were going to give such a good answer. The second part is really just more towards the athletes. You know, what advice would you give them?
You know, it's athletes, the mindset changes. It was a different type when I grew up. The coaching that I received, that physical, in your face, it's changed. And so you have to approach the kids differently this year. It's like you have to be a psychologist for every one of them. what motivates one kid is going to do for another kid another way. And so you have to be able to manage those things and build those relationships with the coaches, athletes. If you want to succeed, build that relationship. Ask questions. How can I get to that next level? Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Work out in the off season. All those things matter. And it's not just going to happen overnight. That's the thing. I have wrestlers that were not successful in the youth program, not successful in the middle school program, and now all of a sudden they're junior and senior in high school. They blossom. They put it all together and win state championships, individual state championships. So for the athletes now, you tell them, be patient, buy into the system, stick with it. Don't just give up. Nowadays, kids, it's hard. They're not successful now. They're not interested. I'm not good at it. They're not willing to put in the time. And that's the thing. Being patient,
Mm-hmm. And you said it so well right there. And patience is you normally do. Patience is so key. All right. Final question I got for you here. After it's all said and done, and you get to have this day, how does it feel to join and become part of the Foxcroft Academy Athletic Hall of Fame?
When this whole thing started with FA Hall of Fame, you see the people that have been inducted for so many years. One great example was Coach Philpo from field hockey. 30-plus years of coaching, the commitment to the FA as a teacher, as a coach. And then you look back and you admire those people, and then you're just thinking to yourself, wow, it'd be nice someday. Am I worthy? I never thought I was worthy enough. I don't know. And to get to this point and get recognized, it's such an honor because as much time as I put into this school, 20-plus years, I think they've given me more than what I put into it. The love, the care, and the support, it's amazing. And to see that today as I'm going out there, people cheering and stuff, it was special. It was great.
Well, it's also well-deserved.
So another thing, early on we had the a dinner banquet.
Wow. Let's get that
on. So that's what FA does. It makes everything very special.
Oh, yeah, we're going to make sure we get this.
One of these rings, FA Hall of Fame, that was amazing. That was it's more than what I would have thought of, and it's a special memory, having that. The banquet was very special, and to receive this and have this something to remember me by, remember the whole event by, it's special.
It's well-deserved.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much for not only joining us up here, but for what you do, and, with the type of person you are, we know you're going to continue to give back to this community, and you've touched a lot of lives in a positive way. So thank you for all that you've done. And,
thank you, guys.
You definitely deserve this today.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, but thank you. I talked to Mark earlier about it, and he's like, hey, you have to come see me. You have to come up here right at halftime. I was trying to get up here, putting everything away, but
it's been a chaotic day too. We got to say that.
It has. So, but another thing is, I just want to thank the administration, the support that I got through the school. It never would have happened without them believing in me. And as much as they believe in me, sometimes it added extra pressure. It's funny how when you start winning, that pressure comes in. So we win our first state championship. Then I get back to school on Monday. Athletic director Tim Smith is like, hey, can we do it again next year? Can we do it? It's like, oh my God, I can't even enjoy that one. It was like consistently,
right
for all those years, the expectations, and it's fun. I enjoy it, and to get to that level and continue to be successful so many years, it's been special. And like Toby Nelson mentioned, one thing that I really appreciate was being involved with my kids.
Oh yeah,
them loving something that I loved in soccer, wrestling, and coming up and coaching them. It has built a special relationship. The closest that we have now, going through those battles in the soccer field, on the mat, practices. It just really was a special moment, and I'm thankful for that. I'm very grateful, not only for all the kids I was able to coach, but the special moments I have with my kids, and that's I'm very grateful for that.
And those are the moments that we all kind of dream of. You know, the potential to, coach your own kids, and in a way, they kind of all become your kids in a way, but when they're actually yours, it's even more special.
It's a different feeling. The pressure even mounts from my mom, from the wife and stuff with their mom. So but it's been an amazing ride, amazing journey. I never would have dreamed of this. The success that we've had, and like I said, it seems like in the blink of an eye, I woke up and everything just happened. Getting to that moment is just like, wow. 20 years of doing this and being here now, and you turn around and people are cheering, and it was special. It was special. Something I'll always remember.
Special and absolutely well-deserved. Well, we've got to thank you again for coming.
Hey,
taking the time to come up here on your special day and joining us. But thanks again so much.
Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It's a nice view, huh? It's perfect. Yeah, always great up here.
It is. It is indeed. We hope to have you up in the booth again sometime soon.
Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that. Definitely. Yeah, we'll do it. Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So we'll see you Friday. Next Friday. Yeah.
That was Coach Ayala. Just an absolute pleasure anytime you get to talk to him. It probably radiated through in the broadcast there, and I do apologize for taking a few minutes away from the actual action happening on the field. But, you know, it's a special day for Coach Ayala in this community and the things he's been able to accomplish. And with that, now we return to the action. 9 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter of action.
4th down and 1 from the 35 for Foxcroft Academy.
Coach Ayala almost made me want to go do conditioning. Like that's he's got that level of speech to him and motivation. Was ready to go back out there, start running little hills and get back into shape and be an athlete again. First down is picked up by the Ponies there.
Yep, that's quarterback now for the Ponies is, I believe, a freshman. Griffin Caruso is in at quarterback for the Ponies. So, going to go ahead and give Ray Field a little bit of time. Get ready for next week's game for Foxcroft.
And speaking of Rayfield, Chris, I mean, we haven't had much time to do any discussion on the player of the game, but just based on some of the stats that we've seen tonight, I think Rayfield has definitely entered his name into the hat of Bangor Savings Bank player of the game with the effort he's made out here tonight. It could go to a ton of different players out here for the Ponies, I'm sure, but
yeah, 4 rushing touchdowns. 4 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns as well for Rayfield. So well earned there by him.
Yeah, absolutely. And in my mind, he's leading the charge there, especially as this one gets into its later stages. Now approaching 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in this final quarter. We want to thank all of you again at this time for joining us tonight. We understand that the broadcast has been up and down in terms of timing, and we appreciate you sticking around with us. I'm definitely hoping for the best for all the athletes that were suffered some injuries out here tonight, but especially Cody, who left the game early on tonight. Wishing him, his family, all the best, and him a speedy recovery. I've said that a few times, but I'll say that plenty more.
Yep, and that Levitt Cape Elizabeth game did go final, and Levitt held on for a 21-20 win.
Quite the game over there.
Quite a game, yeah. Hornets are legit state title contenders, and Cape Elizabeth also no slouch.
No slouch at all, clearly proving that with their efforts out there tonight. 60-6 our score here. Sweep out there. Hampden Academy looking for the tackle there. Might be a little bit of that's a horse collar on that one. Brought down by Scales, but brought him down by the back of his shoulder pads there, so that's going to be, I believe, a horse collar. Wait for the official signal here. I assume that's what the call is going to be. Oh, face mask. They're going to call it as a face mask, so instead of it being a horse collar, it's going to be a first down there for sure.
Yeah, he almost got the first down just by the run, but the penalty's obviously going to give it to him automatically.
The penalty will give Foxcroft the first down at the 11-yard line.
Should be a very quick 5.5 minutes with the running clock.
Yep.
So,
with the way it is, the way it's been this second half of action, well, second half and some change technically. That is, looks like there's a flag thrown there. Again, looks like that one might have been some contact to the face mask.
You could almost see it right up here from the booth there, Chris. It looked like the face mask got jerked to the side there in the helmet itself. It's going to be the same call. Yep, face mask. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance.
And then,
Yeah, so it's going to move it down to about the 4-yard line probably.
yep,
Ball sitting at the 8 right now.
yep. Even with the penalty there, clock does continue to run. They're going to have to change the spot of the ball there as the Ponies are right up and ready to go. You know, interesting enough, they can still pick up a first down before it's first and goal here.
First down for 5 for the Ponies.
But they're looking to get into the end zone. Nice little shuffle pass right in front there. Able to find the end zone. That's number 44, Aiden Harvey.
4-yard touchdown.
So that's going to increase the lead to 66-6. Ponies, dominant performance out of them tonight, offensively and defensively. Able to do things that they wanted to do. You did see some good things later into the evening from the Hampden Academy Broncos, but it's not quite able to piece all of that together tonight. And the Ponies, they're a tough team to beat in Class D, that's for sure.
Yeah, Class D. And that extra point is good.
67-6. We're going to take a quick commercial break and rejoin you for the final 4:25 here.
I truly believe that if you're going to do something better, you got to start by innovating. Think about how to solve for a customer problem in a way that's quicker, different, and more customer-centric. The bank's promise has been fundamentally the same from the beginning till now, and that's ensuring that all that we do is making the lives of our employees, our customers, and the communities better. And it's their better, not what's defined as our better.
Welcome back here to Oaks Field as we prepare for the final 4 minutes and 24 seconds of what's been a long night with ups and downs. Seen a lot of different things happen, from athletic inductions to some of the action out on the football field tonight. Do want to talk about the Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game. Mentioned a few names, Chris. I've got Wyatt Rayfield as my nomination for Player of the Game with the complete game he's been able to have tonight. But there's certainly a lot of players deserving. Do you got anyone you'd like to nominate?
I'll go with Rayfield for the Player of the Game, Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game. But Caden Crocker also had a big game. Jaden Richard also had a big game. So there's about three or four. Yeah, probably 3 guys at least that we could nominate for that. But I think Marster. I'm sorry, the quarterback is definitely a good pick.
Yep.
Yeah, Rayfield. Yep. Sorry, I was thinking about Marsters.
No, he was kicking that away, so it makes total sense. And we also thank you for joining the ride with us tonight, joining along for interviews with some of the Hall of Fame inductees from tonight's action. Coach Luis Ayala joined us for a little bit there. He had a lot of great things to say. Lori Merrill, she also joined us for a little bit earlier on. Really want to thank them for taking the time out of their day here as becoming athletic Hall of Famers here at Foxcroft Academy, and share some words that hopefully might resonate with some younger high school athletes or people looking to potentially be in their shoes someday, no matter what school you're at.
Absolutely, yeah, it's great. It's really great. Just your typical 2.5-hour high school football game. Yeah,
one of the longer games we've been a part of, for sure. But one last time, the Player of the Game, Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game, you're going to go to Wyatt Rayfield tonight and some of the things he was able to accomplish.
Yeah, 4 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns as well. So probably throw out some of his official numbers out there a little bit later. You'll see that on our social media pages.
Yeah, there'll be more official stats and statistics. That was a tough word for me right there, Chris. The numbers. We've been going at this for a while.
After 2.5 hours, it gets a little bit more difficult. So.
Yeah, but the final 3 minutes on the clock here right now. Under 3 minutes. Ball was fumbled away there for a second, but then recovered by Hampden Academy. Second down here, 2nd and 10. Ball pitched out. Burns there. He's got speed. Is that Burns on our near side? Might be a
different runner there. I think that's, I want to say that looked like number 27.
Looks like 13, actually.
13.
So a little bit of a change there.
13, that's his first
Thornwall.
action. Yeah.
32-yard line brings that first down for the Broncos.
Yep, Thornwall, I believe he might even be a freshman. Yep, Gabe Thornwall, the freshman there, getting involved on the action. That was a nice little run.
Yeah, he picked up 12 yards there, first down, I believe.
Very well done. It's Tom's, he's done a great job stepping in. Thornwall dancing out to his, not Thornwall, Tom's rather. A little bit of a hurdle attempt there. Either way, he gained some yardage back on that one.
At the 36-yard line brings that 2nd down.
2nd down here, around the 36-yard line. 1:12 remaining here in the 4th quarter of action. We thank you for joining us. We know it's been a long up and down evening, but if you've stuck around this long, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you can be notified when we go live or have other events or content to share with you from around the local area. Oh, looked like a little bit of a fumble there for a moment. Shuffle pass thrown out. It was hard to get a signal on what happened over there from that far side. I believe that actually might have been a turnover. It was. Maybe an interception there, but that'll probably be the end of this one here tonight, as that play will end the clock. Running clock here we have going on. Final 10 seconds here from Oaksfield and Foxcroft Academy. 67-6, the final score here. Ponies coming out with the victory in this one. We're just going to wrap it up at this point in time. It's been a long game, Chris. Maybe you want to run down some final stats.
Yeah, need a minute to accumulate these stats, but I did have Rayfield, like I said before, with 4 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. He takes the Bangor Savings Bank player of the game tonight. And I had Caden Crocker, 102 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. Richard, he had a couple touchdowns, punt return, interception return. So overall, another impressive performance.
A lot of impressive players out there on the field tonight, and we're wishing nothing but health and speedy recoveries for Cody and other members of the Hampden Academy Broncos. The quarterback situation coming into this one kind of put them behind the 8 ball, but they're a young, talented group that's going to do some good things for sure. This brief was the Bangor Savings Bank post-game show. We thank you for joining us. Hope to have you back on a broadcast soon. You can check us out on our social medias and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more. Thank you very much. Signing off.